Rogers TV, Guelph.
Hi, welcome to Inside Guelph. I'm your host, Trish Stevenson. Thanks for joining us on your roadmap to the Royal City. Well, as you know, we had all that rain, and now suddenly the sun has decided to appear in the heat, which means the flowers have bloomed, which is so exciting. But you know what follows the flowers? The weeds. So on today's show, we have the world of weeds. Denise joining us from Master Gardeners, teaching us how to tackle those pesky weeds. Also on the show, the details of the upcoming Holly's Heart fundraiser and our Latino festival that's headed to town. We'll get you all of that. But first, we're starting off with a look at what's happening locally. Here's your Rogers TV news and weather update. Welcome back to Inside Guelph. We have a great event for all of Guelph we want to participate in. It's Holly's Heart fundraiser, and to talk to us about it and give us the details, Paula and Rob, thank you so much for being here and welcome to the program.
Thank you for having us.
So this is the third annual Holly's Heart fundraiser. Paula, maybe you can tell us about Holly that this is named after.
Well, it's actually a special day today. Actually, it's Holly's birthday today, and so she was born 7 years ago. And like any other baby, a beautiful baby, but unfortunately she was born with a severe cardiac heart defect. And so we went through 3 open heart surgeries with Holly, and she was an amazing little girl.
We're looking at a picture of her right now.
Yeah, and she was, we spent a lot of time going through a journey of having a daughter who was medically fragile, and her prognosis was always unknown. They kept saying, we'll just see how things go, but she kept beating all the odds. But unfortunately, 3 years ago, just over 3 years ago, she passed away very suddenly from a cardiac arrest at home the day after Valentine's Day in 2008. So we
had a journey for you guys.
Yeah.
And something you would never expect, and this is what you're saying, is that the support network in Guelph and that the families, you just don't expect this to happen.
Yes.
What has the support network been like for you, Rob and Paula, in Guelph?
Well, you rely a lot upon your family, an awful lot. It's not just a burden for us as well, but it's a burden for everyone. So, but it has sparks of wonderful moments, and we had a really good family. We had a lot of friends that helped out, and we had things like the Guelph Wish Fund that helped us out immensely with regards to Holly and trying to give her some experiences that she wouldn't necessarily have been able to have without that. And of course, Sick Kids itself, without Sick Kids, we wouldn't have been able to, well, she wouldn't have been where we wouldn't have had the 3.5 years that we had with her.
Because of them. So because of that, these two, the Wish Fund and Sick Kids, you've come up with this amazing fundraiser, and you've had great success with it. So 3rd year. So Paula, tell us, when is it? How can we get involved?
Sure. So this is our 3rd year running the event, and it's called Holly's Heart, and so it's Holly's Heart 2011 this year. And it's happening this Saturday, May 14th, 2:30 to 6 at Harcourt United Church. And it's basically just a fun family event that we have all sorts of outdoor activities and games, tons of entertainment happening, different musicians. We have Zumba with Carlos, different active things that kids can do with the families. And the whole idea behind it was we felt we really, Holly was such an amazing family girl that kind of lit up the room when you saw her. Everybody who met her fell in love with her. She was a fun, spirited young girl, and we wanted to kind of share her light. We don't have her tangibly to hold on to and touch once you lose your child. So it's something that we could do to celebrate Holly's life and to give back to the community and give back to the places that have helped us so much, the Guelph Wish Fund and Sick Kids Children's Hospital.
So it's the kind of fundraiser that she would have loved.
Yes.
She would have loved
this.
Yes. So the Guelph Wish Fund, how does that work? What is that about?
Well, it's not to be confused with the Children's Wish Fund, because that's an entirely separate entity. The Guelph Wish Fund was a fund started by Ron Asseltine here of Guelph. People may know him. He was a referee for the NHL for a long time, and they try to provide basically some cash for families that are in need, and they have a wide breadth of things that they do with that. Holly obviously had a cardiac condition, but there could be any any number of things where they might help out with that. And they basically provide a fund, a pool of money that's available for the family, and allows that family to use it in almost any way that they could conceive of that would help provide some experiences to the children that are in need. The other part of the Guelph Wish Fund that's important to know is when if a child does pass away, those funds don't go away. They are still maintained with the family because they realize that there's no disconnect between the child and the family.
The family, right, one and the same.
Right.
Yeah.
So important to know that the fundraiser's happening, but also that the Wish Fund is there to make a donation and sick kids in Holly's name.
Yes.
Correct.
Thank you. Lovely to meet you. Good luck with it, 3rd annual.
Thank you.
When we get back, we have our 1st annual Latina Festival. We'll get you all those information, but right after this break.
Call the Rogers TV viewer response line at 1-888-410-2020 or email us your comments.
Inside Angle is
about the lives of interesting people.